Hi everyone, this is DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. Now there's a lot of videos on the Aim-54 on how to do advanced modes in the Aim-54, but there's nothing on how to do a simple fire of the Aim-54. So if you don't know how to aim or fire the 54 in the first place, a lot of those videos are not too helpful. So hopefully this is going to get you past that first base. I'm just going to bring up the weapons. We're going to have a look at the spots on 5 and 4 and drop some Aim-54s. Now I believe the Aim-54C is smokeless. I'm not going to do the smokeless one today just because I want the visual smoke, but we're going to choose the 54A Mark 60 and I'm going to put 2 of those on. And we're going to get it started to be loaded onto the plane. Just going to go to F10. Now we've got an enemy just floating around out here, an F-5E. We're going to be targeting that today. Just be aware, you're not meant to do a takeoff with afterburners on. I may do that slightly today because I'm trying to get into the air very, very quickly for the purposes of this video. So I'm just going to hit escape and hit controls, and I'm going to do a search, and I'm going to type in PAL. And you'll see here it says target designate forward PAL. Now make sure that you know what button you've chosen for this, whether it's on the keyboard, the joystick, the throttle, but make sure you know what the target designate forward PAL button is, okay, because that's going to be really important to be able to fire the Aim-54 in this method. So let's go back to the plane. Okay, we're in the plane. We're just going to push on F1 and we're going to change our modes to air, and I'm also going to be turning these 2 on. Now I'm not going to arm this yet. We're just going to get the plane to the sky. So push in on the keyboard for nose wheel steering. Now if we have a little look, we can see the Aim-54 is just underneath her there. We're going to be maneuvering around very fast here. We'll take off in the direction away from the enemy plane, which will give us a little bit more time. Now one thing you might want to do is have a look down here, and we're going to just change a couple of the screens. So just down here, I'm going to hit 2 switches, this one TV and this one TDI, so we're changing those 2. Okay, so now let's put the afterburners on and we'll get off and into the air. We'll do a little bit back from the afterburner. There we go. Okay, so we're over 150 and we can pull back now. You can tell Jess is pretty happy about that one. Alright, so we're now going to start spinning around. Now where this PAL button comes into play is we're going to change our weapons. So we're looking at the weapons here. We're going to change it all the way up to SP and then go right into PH. So we're going to do that. Now you'll see it also change up here. So as you're moving through the weapons, so you've got guns, Sidewinder, the Sparrow, and then you've got the Phoenix missile. Now we're going to arm our master arm over here. So I'm just turning this on and turning that on. So we've got all that happening. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the plane to start scanning for the enemy. Jess is going to help us by bringing him up on the radar. We'll have a quick look at the radar in the back while we've got a chance. Push 2. So Jess has got his radar contacts here. Now when we turn it around, he will start to bring up the enemy plane. We're not facing it at the moment. Okay, so we're heading in this direction now. And what we're going to do as a pilot is we're going to push that PAL button which we were showing before. So if we push that now, you'll notice that across the screen is this scanner, and it's now looking for targets. So as soon as we are able to pick it up, it will lock it up. And once it's locked up, then we all need to do is push the trigger button to fire. So not the bomb release button, but just a trigger button. So we'll just let the plane glide along here. We seem to be heading in roughly the right direction. Push 2 on the keyboard. We'll see if Jess has got anything up on his radar. Not yet. Push 2 on the keyboard. Iceman sure wants to use the afterburners. Okay, so we're going to come inside of it very soon. So now we've got the bandit on the radar here, so we know it's there. So now we just need to point the plane at that direction. Okay, so we've got it locked. I'm going to put the Phoenix missile on. Now that's locked. So now we're just going to fire. So we're holding down the trigger button. And you need to hold it down for quite a while. So just be aware, do not just hold it down for a brief period. Hold it down for about 8 seconds and then let go. We can now see the smoke coming off the plane, and it's now heading towards the target. And splash, we have a target destroyed. So that's a basic guide on how to fire the Phoenix missile. There is a lot more to it, but that should hopefully get you started, and then some of the other videos might start to make some sense. I hope that helps if you're at the point of just trying to work out how to fire the Phoenix missile in the first place. That's all the steps I've used, and that's how I've shown him on the radar, worked out where he is, and then fired the missile. Feel free to like and subscribe. We'll definitely be doing more videos, and thank you for watching.